I want to give again a big round of applause for my man Mario Barr is in the building. Mario Barr, what is good, man? How you doing, bro?
Hey, what's going on, bro, man? Everything lovely this way, man.
Good, man, good. It's weird, bro. The angle of the camera is like sideways. I don't know why it's like that, but anyway, yeah. There you go. Now you're good, man. Hey, Mario Barr, bro. First of all, I want to tell you, man, I did my research on you. You know what I mean? I heard about you from Sarah, from DJ Fusion. And I heard a lot of your records, man. The one thing I appreciate about you is that you're bringing that real hip hop, that real lyricism to the table. Big shout out to Chicago, man. I'm wearing my Chicago Cubs hat. You know what I mean? I was born in Chicago. You know what I mean? Like I had to wear it tonight, and I did that because I respect everything that Chicago has to offer, bro. A lot of really talented people came from Chicago. Mario Barr, bro, let me stop talking. Let the people know where you're from. Obviously they know where you're from right now, but what you're about and what you got cooking, baby.
Man, well, you know, Chicago in the building. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Right now, man, we got a show cooking up coming up, man, at Tavern on the Road, downtown Chicago on 17 North Wabash. So y'all can go to Bright, go and get y'all tickets. You know what I'm saying? It's a celebrity event, you know, and as far as like that, we got a hot single busting right now. Me and B, Body for Body, hot right now. You know, it's going live mainstream on 92.3 Raw Radio. Start with Shondell. Shout out to Shondell for making it happen. And yeah, it's gonna be running, going crazy. Also, man, I got another hot single with Twista called "It's All on You." So that been busting, man. So, you know, I got the city behind my back, you know, and just making it rock, you know.
Let me tell you, man, Chicago's a beautiful city. The people are beautiful. The one thing about Chicago, man, is that it's one of those type of cities that you go into and there's an energy, there's a vibe to it. And there's one thing about Chicago that I love, and it's the music, man. Like, you go to Rush Street, you know what I mean? Like, you go, there's so many different places you can go to, and you have like those jazz bars. I mean, you have so much music influence in Chicago. And the one thing I love about it is that it's real. You know what I mean? The people that come from Chicago are real as fuck. I'm just saying, like, and I know because I'm from there. I was born in Dalton in South Chicago. I was born in South Chicago Hospital, bro. I had moved to, and I moved in South Chicago, man, about 30 minutes away from, you know, the city and shit. But I was real young, man. I you know, I really grew up in Miami. But Chicago's my heart, bro. A lot of my family still lives in Chicago. I love Chicago. I love the people from Chicago, and I love the artists from Chicago, man. Twista, Kanye. There's so many people that come from that city that, you know what I mean? Like, Chicago's one of those type of cities that are very underrated, bro. And I'll tell you right now, man, like, there's so much talent that comes from that shit, and it's about time that somebody comes from Chicago like yourself that knows and can tell the world about what that city's about. I want to ask you, bro, like, how'd you get started in this shit? Like, what are your inspirations? Where do you really find that inspiration? Like, who are the ones that really kind of helped you to propel you to be Mario Barr?
Oh, man, it was a couple artists, man. I just go from back in the day, from Scarface, this group out there in Flint, Michigan called Top Authority. You know, then gravitated to Tupac, from Mobb Deep to, you know, Big, you know what I'm saying? And it just, you know, I just catered my Noriega, what, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, so I like, you know, just, I do my research on far as the game, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, twisted it up, doing different beats and, you know, just, and then Chicago right now really busting off the scene. Yeah. Because, you know, any hot young cats, and they just bringing a different style, you know what I'm saying, that really, it's circulated through the whole United States, where everybody's trying to do the drill rap, and you know, that circumvented to something else. So, you know, it's all good. So, man, that's what really inspired me, man. And I just be in a booth, as you can see, man, son. Cooking, you know what I'm saying? Or I go downtown to my other studio downtown. So, you know, either I'm at home or I'm at studio downtown, just cooking.
You know what, the thing about that is that you know what I mean, like, from what I could tell, you know what I mean, like, you've been perfecting your craft for a while. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell that you're that individual that's been sitting there putting that work. And the one thing about it is that you pay, like, people like you know what I'm saying, you pay homage to the past, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I can hear in your bars, like, that's the one thing I kind of like heard from your music, is that you pay homage to the people that came before you know what I mean? Like, the ones that really put that work in before you, and you really have that MC type of shit. Like, you're an MC, yo, like, for real. Like, you have that spirit, you know what I mean? And right now, there's not too much of that. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, maybe there is, but you know what I mean? But it's not out there like that, you know what I mean? And I respect, like, real lyricism. I respect, like, real MCs. I respect people that really put that craft and that love into that shit, you know what I mean? Like, and I hear that from your music. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is. And you mentioned that shit about Twista. How'd that come about, yo? How'd you get that shit with Twista?
Actually, no, I had bought this beat, and it was, you know, I bought it from for I forgot his name, but some dude from Europe over there. So I bought it, and then it, you know, it sounded like a Chicago beat with Twista B on. Yeah. So what happened was I created the song, you know, I created the hook, whatever, and then I reached out to my man's, you know, Shadell, and he made it happen for me. You know, he linked it up with Twista, and then we did he did the song and the video. So yeah.
Dope shit, man. And tell me a little bit more about Body for Body, man. I know it's featuring Beads. That video is insane. I'm gonna play it though. I'm gonna play in the middle of this interview because I want people to know and see it too. First of all, that quality of that video is dope. The overall presence of that shit is dope. How'd that come to be?
Oh man, that's another beat that I got from over there from Europe.
Everybody from Europe's got that heat though, apparently.
I just created the song. Well, I had the chorus and I had my verse, and then B's brother reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Man, I think you and my brother should put a track together." So, you know, I linked up. We put the track together, man. It was history, man. Shot it downtown Chicago, the whole nine.
What inspires you, man, to get into music, man?
You said what inspires me to get my music?
Like, what inspired? Like, was there one thing that got you, you know what, like, I want to pursue this shit, I want to do this shit? Like, was there one thing that you got into that you thought, you know what, like, I can do this shit? Like, was there one thing in your life that was like, yo, you know what, I want to do this, like that?
No, I mean, rapping was organic to me, man. I've been rap since I was like 12. I was just freestyling, just, you know, everybody used to come and get me, you know, cash, smoke weed, get drunk, whatever, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't ever about the money, it was just all about the love, making everybody feel. And then I dropped my first song when I was like 13. It was in the studio. So I just kept, you know, I was addicted to it, like, you know, just making hot music. And I always wanted them to go crazy, like when you freestyle, somebody hit a bar for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing like there's a great feeling that comes from that. You know what I mean? It really is. And you know what it is, that when you love it like that, it sounds like to me that you do it for the love. You know what I mean? Like, when you do it for the love, it's natural. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about anything else but the love of it, and everything else comes after once you love it. Who were your inspirations though? Would you say who would be the inspirations that inspired you to do this?
You talking about my brothers, a bunch of my friends. Like, cause you know, I was just doing music. It wasn't like for the clout or nothing. So I almost had got into a couple fights with my brother, my friends. They like, bro, you always playing your songs, man. Put it out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so really, like, you know, my inner circle really, you know what I'm saying, really inspired me. I mean, as far as like my outside circle, you know, I always looked up to, like, you know, the Chicago legends, man, from Twista, you know, Psychodrama, Crucial Conflict, you know, Shauna, Snipers, let me see, man, that damn Soldiers Out War. When I used to see, well, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, so we got the new cast, man. We got, you know, like Dirk, you know, Polo G, you know, just a lot of people doing their thing, man. You know, it's just all about Chicago, man. As far as like the music, you just gotta, you know what I'm saying, be careful how you infuse, you know what I'm saying, your language interpretation on a thing, cause it's, you know how it is.
Absolutely, man. I know you got a big show coming up though. The I Love Hip Hop Fest shit.
Oh yeah, man.
That's big, bro. That's big, man. That was big. If you guys know, man, he's gonna be performing live with Bone Thugs. Correct me if I'm wrong, yo, but it's Bone Thugs, it's Twista, it's Rakim is gonna be on that shit too. And it's coming in July, right?
Yep, July 30th. Yep, Project Pat. Shana there, yeah, Crucial Conflict. Yep, me and Bees. You know, King ISO. That's one of the Tech 9 artists. Yep. So we definitely.
It's gonna be legendary though. I ain't gonna lie, but that lineup's insane though. You got Rakim, you got Bone Thugs. Listen, I'm a huge Bone Thugs fan for a long time, bro. I just want to go back to Chicago just to see that shit. I'm just saying, like, I want to see just that shit. But you know what? It's dope that you have that lineup. You're in that queue. You know what I mean? Like you're in that shit with that legendary type of shit. It shows your caliber of talent too. You know what I mean? Like, and it shows what you've done and you work for to get in line with those individuals that they you know what I mean? Those are legendary people, man. You know what I mean? And it's dope that you have that shit going on, bro, for real.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. We out here working, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's music, man. It's time and money, man. And you know what I'm saying?
It is.
Dedication, you know. That's it, man. Like,
what do you think? Like for example, like a lot of up and coming artists join the show too. You know what I mean? Like, is there any advice that you'd give for somebody really up and coming right now that's just trying to start and try to do with something within the music, whether an artist or beat maker, whatever it is? A lot of beat makers, a lot of producers join the stream, but we got a lot of artists too. Is there any advice that you give to them? They're just starting out.
I mean, one of the main advices where you could keep it, you know what I'm saying, most of your stuff in-house if you first starting off is get your own studio.
Mm-hmm.
You know, add one by one. If you could buy the mic this month, you know, the computer this month, the interface this month, you know, Pro Tools this month, you know, and just, you know, do it like that to where like you got your own studio and you ain't blaming nobody else that got a studio because they make that for money.
Right.
And you know, time like that and, you know, create a business or something to where like you can fund your own career so you don't favor your own art, you know, and being thirsty to sign any deal or do anything to, you know, to hinder yourself in the future.
And you know,
sure.
It's important though. So, it is. What you're saying right there is gems.
That's it. Like, you know, be internal to self and put yourself on. You know, don't look for nobody else to put you on. Put yourself on. And that's the gift, you know. And the curse, the hard labor you're gonna put in, if it don't seem like it's gratitude, but after years of putting in that hard work, it's gonna pan out.
Yeah. And that's the thing, you know, I think a lot of people look at it from that perspective. They don't look at it from that perspective. You know what I mean? Like they look at it like, yo, like I've been doing this shit forever. They don't see progress the way they want to see progress. But at the same exact time, the music industry is like, there's so many people doing the same shit, is that you have to sit there and grind. The people that become successful, I think, are the ones that don't give up. You know what I mean? Like the ones that say, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. I don't give a shit about anything. I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do. And that's why I personally think that a lot of people don't succeed in anything they do in life is because they give up. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that's very, very important. And that's pretty much what you're saying too. You know what I mean? Like you're saying like, yo, you gotta keep grinding, gotta doing what the fuck you love to do for the rest of your life. If not, you're gonna look back and be like, fuck, you know, like what the fuck did I do in my life? You know what I mean? Like nobody wants to work a 9 to 5. Nobody wants to sit there and be like, man, look back, what if? That what if question is a nightmare question, yo. That's my worst enemy. Me personally, that's my worst enemy is that what if. You know what I mean? Like, and I love to see people like yourselves and people like artists and people that love this industry that just they don't give a fuck about what anybody else says. You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do and sit there and to get yourself in a better position. But at the same exact time, you have to follow your passion. You gotta follow your love. And that's one thing I respect about this industry, that people like you that do that shit too. You know what I mean? Like it's very, very important to do it.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
It is. The one thing I want to ask you, all right? So let's say you go in the booth, right? You're in the studio. You got a beat, a dope ass beat. What is your process? A lot of people have different processes, so everybody has a different way of doing it. Do you have a certain process that you do every single time that you make a beat, or is it different every single time?
First, you know, I just try to figure out like the cadence or how like I'm gonna do my delivery on the beat. So, you know, the best way I do that is like freestyle. So, you know, I just find a tempo of the beat that I like. You know, I try out 10 different ones. And then once I figure out which one it is, then I just, you know, sometimes some songs I done did a whole song and I freestyled it. Some songs I write, some songs I have freestyle write, you know, so it just be different. It's just how it comes to me. You know, everything ain't the same. So I be trying to get different energy most of the time too. So, you know, yeah. So that's like really my process, like far as like actually creating it, and once I get the hook, it's really over with after that.
That's the most important part though. I think a lot of people, they do it like that's the most important part. The way you gotta do it is like that. Come up with the hook. You gotta have a catchy ass hook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this, man. I do want to play this record. I'm gonna play the Body for Body with you and Beads. I do want to play that video right now so the people know what you're about. You know what I mean? Like, cause I saw this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sarah sent me this shit. I was like, man. Fusion sent me this shit. I was like, damn, bro. This is nasty, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I woke up the next morning after I heard this shit. This shit was stuck in my head. That's how I know that's a dope ass record, for sure. It's ridiculous, yo. It's dope. Hey, trust me. If anybody's not understand what the fuck I'm saying, you're about to hear it right now. So I'm gonna give me 1 second right now. I'm gonna play this this video right here, bro. This is right now. My main man Mario Barr featuring Beats, bro. Body for Body. This record right here is dope. The video is fucking insane. Let me tell you that. Whoever produced, who the fuck made that video? First of all, hold on, wait. Who made that video?
Hey, my man Vision.
That video is fucking dope as fuck, yo. Watch this, bro. I'm gonna play this shit right now on the full screen display right now. This is called Body for Body, Mario Barr featuring Beads, right here, baby.
Looney. Yeah. Body for body. No way. Body for body. My niggas ain't going. Body for body. Body for body. No way. Them killers be scoring. Body for body. Body for body. Them triggers be blowing. Body for body. Body for body. No way. My nigga ain't going. Struggle was real when you come from the gutter. Put funeral ghetto. We lost in his pain. Blood on that payment. They shooting the killer. Hate shooting. Head run straight right up they veins. Media got it. They changing the chits. Conversation with that meaning you dying to change. Money is power. Money every hour. Sour hook is the power. Got clips for the fame. Talk about money. Stacking silver towers. Just filling up power. Strip club when it rain. Open fire. Hit my target. My pipe when it's sparking. When shorty get changed. Pussy niggas say they slide about how them. My niggas get let loose. They can't be contained. Posted on the block already. Pipe sicker like glue. Confetti clutching the aim. Tell me about the streets. Deli on the beach. Talking to a beast. Bullets unleashed. House another feast. Ain't nothing sweet. Dying on my feet. Fed you never speak. King without an ace. Queen so out of place. Kid high out of state. They trying to get rid of us. Dream with no escape. Unity only take. You wonder why the cop keep killing us. Cause it ain't body for body. Body for body. My niggas ain't going. Body for body. Body for body. No way. Them killers be scoring. Body for body. Body for body. Them triggers be blowing. Body for body. Body for body. No way. My nigga ain't going.
I'm from where this shit is rough and rocky. Slide with the stick, shit we tough as hockey. Ancient jolly, round here hot as top. You tough, you cocky, pull up, pop your pockets. Cock the Glock, shots like paparazzi's. Head shot, fuck them up psychological. My watch is crazy, yeah, shit psycho. My chain is cold, man, that bitch icy rocky. Not a hobby, we can go Audi for Audi. Shotty for shotty, fuck that right Ferrari. Body for body, find your body in Harvey. On with a Barbie, getting drunk up in the party. Pipes is loud like it come with a Harley. Chopper bullshit around like it come with a dolly. Drug trade, shit come with a Molly. Put it on for my city like Michael and Scotty. Hottest tamales, I'm the hottest, obviously. Wordplay sick like it come with a glossy. I'm the shit in my bag, I ain't talking colostomy. Aim in that shoot, I ain't talking photography. Now his body all lean and wobbly. I will lead a scene up, seeing the mockery. Car all shot up, leaning awkwardly. Whole gang got tools like the team do carpentry.
Body for body. No way. Body for body. My niggas ain't going. Body for body. Body for body. No way. Them killers be scoring. Body for body. Body for body. Them triggers be blowing. Body for body. Body for body. No way. My nigga ain't going.
Yo, right there. That's what I'm talking about. Body for body. Mario Barr featuring Beads. Yo, that shit went the fucking. Yo, hey, that shit went the fuck in, yo. That video's insane. That video's insane, yo. Hold on. What the hell is this? My bad, yo. That video's insane, though. It came with it, though. You came with it, bro.
My homie Vision, man, he shot it out, man. Yeah, he did his thing.
That shit, where'd you guys film that shit? That shit was like look like some crazy ass production, though.
Yeah, rented a warehouse.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, rented a warehouse, so they came through for us. So yeah.
That shit look fucking yo. That look dope, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what? The thing about what I like about your music though is that you have that shit, bro. Like that real. That like it has that lyricism type of shit, but that vibe that's popping right now too. You know what I mean? Like, and I tell that to a lot of people that submit things to my show. I do a review show, so I listen to a lot of people, a lot of music, thousands of fucking submissions. And the one thing I tell people is that you gotta have that thing that's popping right now, but be different and stand out. You know what I mean? Like you have that. You know what I mean? Like you have that style that's very reminiscent of what's popping now, but you're different too. You know what I mean? Like you can't ride everybody else's wave. You got to create your own wave. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the truth. You know what I mean? You have to create your own style, your own shit that everybody else wants to copy. You can't copy everybody else. Because a lot of submissions I get to the show, not a lot, you know, we got a lot like people that are very different too. You know what I mean? But the one thing is when you don't want to sound like everybody else. You want to sound like somebody like your own self. You know what I mean? Because not everybody has the same fingerprint. Not everybody has the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, so everybody has their own different style, and that's what that one thing that when I heard your music, I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I hear it. You know what I mean? I hear what it is, why people like your shit. It's dope, man. It is.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. Got more heat coming, man. It's on the way.
What do you got working on? What are you working on now?
I got this song working with one of the artists from out here called G-Mar. He a singer. So we got that. I got like 4 tracks right now. I'm really trying to piece together an album, but you know, I'm just trying to create a more bigger fan base for it. You know, so when it release, you know, it can move a bunch of units, you know, like that. But yeah, so I got like 4 songs in the works. One got a chorus, one got a verse and a chorus.
They're pieced up. You gotta put them together. But you'll get it though. It takes time, bro. You know how it is, man. Like it takes time, and you get the right people in place. You know what I mean? Like it nothing's easy. If this shit was easy, everybody would be doing it. You know what I mean? And I actually a lot of people are doing it, but it's a lot of people give up. You know what I mean? And the thing is, when you have those pieces, you already know how to put those pieces to the puzzle together, man. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing is that. What do you think? I got a question, man, for you. What do you think about the industry right now? Like where the music is and hip hop and shit like that. Where do you think it is right now? Like what is your thought of how it is and where it is right now?
I think as far as like the beats wise and stuff like that, it has truly elevated. Mm-hmm. You know? As far as like the musicians, the artists that's in the game, it's elevated too. You know what I'm saying? It just different styles of music, like, you know, rap got like 10, 20 different styles to where like, you know, you got hardcore, you got, you know, the melodic, you got, you know, certain. So I man, the game is fun right now, to be for real. Like, I was just imagine if Pac and Biggie and them had these beats.
Oh my God, forget it, bro. So, forget it, dude. You know, forget it.
And you know, Ross, you know, remind me of like Big, like, you know, and be. I just think everything elevated with the game. I just think like people, you know, far as like if you want to get some knowledge, you know, Nas still dropping albums, so you could, you know, it depends on what you're looking for. If you trying to listen to conscious music, is out there. If you try to listen to some, man, I'm going to the club, I'm riding in the car, I'm on Lakeshore Drive, it's that type of music too. Yeah. Yes.
I love hearing that shit, bro. Lakeshore Drive, man. Listen, I love Chicago, bro. I think it's one of my favorite cities that I've ever been to in my life. You know what I mean? Like Chicago there's so much heart in Chicago. There's so much passion in Chicago. And I think Chicago is really underrated. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It is, bro. It's not getting the love it should be getting.
Nah, it's man, it's cracking though. Like you know, from all the artists that came, it would have been more, but you know, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, had checked out early. You know how that get.
Yeah,
so, yeah. So, but we still flourishing. So
yeah,
it's
absolutely
still open. You know, I mean, it ain't. You know, it got to get to the point to where people. Like when people go to Atlanta, or people go to Miami, you know, California, they know they going to chill. Like when people think about Chicago, they like, man, it's World War VIII out there or something like that.
Yeah.
It's all about just changing the dynamic of
correct. Yeah.
Of how they perceive us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
and it's the thing, bro. Like Chicago has so much to offer, yo. It really does. And I say that because I have a lot of family that lives out there too. Again, I was born there. I was raised in Miami, but I'm from Chicago too. You know, I was born there. And I'll tell you right now, Chicago has nothing but great venues, great music. There's so much that Chicago has to offer, yo, like for real, man. Like it really does. And the reason why I said that was because of that. You know what I mean? Like there's so many things that you can go to Chicago for, and live music, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My live music in Chicago is a shit. It really is. It really is. And I know that because I experienced it. I know it. And I go there every year. I go to Chicago every single year. I go to Chicago. And I know it, and I realize that Chicago is a city that a lot of people don't pay enough attention to it. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying that, is because I think Chicago needs a lot more attention than it really deserves. It deserves a lot more attention than what it gets. You know what I mean? And I respect a lot of artists from there too, man. It's dope to have interview with you. You know what I mean? Like that from that city. You know what I mean? And it means a lot to me personally. This interview means personally a lot to me because I was born there too. You know what I mean? So I wasn't raised there, so I can't claim it like that. But you know, but at the same time, bro, I respect the artists. I respect the real shit that's going on in Chicago, man. And at the end of the day, like people need to pay attention to that shit too. You know what I mean? Like Chicago definitely has something to say, and I do know that something's gonna happen in Chicago very, very soon. That I think. And it's gonna pop off. Chicago's gonna pop off, man. It's eventual, no matter what. The thing about what your music, dog, you know what I mean? Like what I appreciate about you is that you really bring that shit that's real, one, and also you have this integrity about you that just by this conversation that we had today. You know what I mean? I don't know you personally, but I can just see how it is that you really care about the craft and what it is. And what it is to really be an artist and to be an MC too. And I pay a lot of homage to people that really pay attention to their predecessors. I mean, you got a Biggie, you know what I mean, poster behind you. So and I know that, you know, that you really take this craft seriously, and I think a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people don't pay homage to the people that came before them, that set the stepping stones before them. And Biggie's definitely one of them. Pac's definitely one of them. Bone is definitely one of them too. You know what I mean? So and I appreciate that, you know, when people bring that shit to the light. I know I asked you already who your influences are, but if you had one person to collaborate with from the past, who would it be? Pac.
I would have been with Barr the Outlaws. No, I mean, it's so many, man. Like, you know, because you know, and just to, like with Big too, just to test my lyricist, you know, my skills, you know, I don't want nothing easy. I'm gonna work for mine.
Yeah.
Put me in the booth with the hardest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get ran through on that track.
That's how you gotta be though. You have to be that way, yo. Shit. You gotta be that one. You gotta be that one, bro. Hey, listen, I love hearing this shit. Mario Barr, bro, thank you so much for this interview, man. I appreciate you, man. Let people know where they can find you, how they can find you, where they can download your the single, where they could connect with you.
All right. Yeah, I'm on all streaming platforms. Mario Barr, Barr. My website is dropping this Sunday. MarioBarr.com. Also, you know, I'm doing a major radio promotion going on right now, so that's also gonna be dropping. Got a show coming up this Sunday. y'all come out at Tavern on the Road, 17 North Walton Bass. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. And don't forget, April 24th, I mean, July 30th, I Love the Hip Hop Fest. It's
yes. Hey, that I'm telling you, that shit is gonna be nasty, bro. Honestly, I'm trying to try to make it out to that shit. I gotta see that, bro. I'm gonna try to make it out to that.
Bro, if you could slide through, man. Got a ticket for you. You good?
Bro, I gotta slide through, man, for real, because yo, I want to see you. I want to see Bone Thugs. I want to see fucking Rakim. Like, come on now, man. Like, that shit's nasty, bro. That's crazy. That in itself, right there, that's a lineup, man. That's a lineup, though.
Yeah, you good, bro? We out here rocking, man. So yeah, y'all just tune in, man. Check out the music. Mario Barr is going down. Y'all get your tickets at Ticketmaster. I Love Hip Hop Fest, July 30th.
Absolutely, man. Hey, Mario Barr, let me tell you, bro, I appreciate you. You know what? Like what we got going on here is there's a lot of independent artists, a lot of dope beat makers too. You know what I mean? So if you're ever looking for beats, if you're ever looking for whatever you need right here, there's a lot of people that network and they got placements and shit like that from the show. Believe it or not, a lot of people are very talented on the show. So feel free to join in whenever you want. A lot of people on here, they do it for the love of the shit. You know what I mean? I know you do the shit for the love of it too, and that's all it is on this show, is that. You know what I mean? It's about the love for the craft. It's about love for the process. It's about a love for the music shit. So I know you could definitely find a lot of dope producers on here if you ever need it. You know what I mean? That would love to work with you as well, man.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna tune in, bro. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 100, man. I appreciate the interview, man. It's all love, baby. We out here in Chicago.
Let's go, baby.